An artist's strategy depends on the artist. It's not like an artist is a square and a circle and a triangle. It's not that. Everything is very different. So one artist's strategy might be very different to another artist's strategy. The key is finding what your aims are, whether that's building audience, whether that's building a live following. It's about knowing what you're trying to aim for. I would always say have a 3-year plan, but break it down. So break it down into 6 months to a year. So you've always got positions that you want to hit, whether that is, I want to build a relationship here and I want to get a record deal, or it's, I want to go and get a live agent to help me to get to where I need to go, or it's, we're going to put lots of energy into social media and build an audience on social media, and that's all we're going to do for the next 6 months. It doesn't really matter what your aim is, as long as that aim makes sense with the project that you're trying to make. Hard work is, you know, when you put a strategy in, everything around it is such hard work. You have to work hard to make that happen. A manager might have an idea, they'll take it to the artist, but you have to work together to make that happen. So it's always thinking about what you're trying to achieve, but break it down into pieces. Make it as simple as you possibly can and go, okay, these are our aims right now. These are our aims right now. And if you miss them slightly, have a little plan B, but always make sure that you try your best to get the plan A. And sometimes the music might not get to where you want to get to. And sometimes it is just concentrating on music for 6 months. And it doesn't matter. There's no speed in this. It's not about like running like a sprint, 100 meters run. It's about a marathon. Take it slowly and make sure you're doing things that are the right things. The reason why I say 3 years is 3 years is probably around the time that you would have to build, certainly at the beginning of your career, how long it'll take you to build into an album. It takes that long sometimes. You can build into an album within a year or 2 years if you really want to. But ultimately, 1 or 2 years is then you would have the album drop and then everything would have to be post-album, which you can do that strategy. But I would always say, now with Spotify and Apple and Tidal and all the DSPs, putting out music regularly every 6 weeks is the key, and doing it over time. So you literally just keep putting music out and putting music out and putting music out, and then doing an album. But equally, you can do it different ways, but I always say 3 years is a really good way of going, okay, how do we break this down and how do we make it happen?